The White Sox are on fire. We don't need no water, let the mother burn. The White Sox, the White Sox, the White Sox are on fire. We don't need no water, let the mother burn. The White Sox, the White Sox, the White Sox are on fire. We don't need no water, let the mother burn. The White Sox, the White Sox, the White Sox are on fire. We don't need no water, let the mother burn. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
It's a proud day to be a White Sox fan. We have an MVP on the team this year. Jose Abreu got 21 out of the 31st place votes, and he is the American League MVP for 2020. I guess I could have brought up his stats here to tell you, but I just wanted to take a moment and celebrate. I believe that Frank Thomas was the MVP of the American League in 1993 and 1994, and the only other MVP from the White Sox was Nellie Fox from way back when. So thank you, Jose Abreu, for making White Sox fans proud. It is November. November typically sucks. We had those great 7 days of awesome weather, but now it's back to Poopyville. This song says it all. I'm not going to play the whole thing, though, because it's like 10 minutes long. Guns N' Roses, baby, from 1991. This song made the pop charts that year, and they were playing it on pop radio stations. Okay, so they probably could have ended the song right there. That was 4.5 minutes of that song. And believe it or not, that song was 8 minutes and 56 seconds long. And I was already tired of it. So love that song. You probably haven't heard it in a bunch of years. I haven't heard it in a bunch of years, but I thought of it this year. So one of those things, I just had to play it. So it is 7:18 over here at WRLR in Round Lake Beach today. We're gonna have a high of 42 degrees with 0% chance of precipitation. Nice sunny day, so that's nice. A little bit of a rainy, snowy weekend. High on Saturday of 49, and an identical high on Sunday of 49 degrees. But 100% chance of precipitation on both of those days. And then next week is more ho-hum, high of around 40 to 42 for the most part during the week. And then from what I heard on TV yesterday, it's going to warm up for next weekend. So hopefully for the weekend of the 20th and 21st, things will warm up a little bit. But a little ho-hum for a little while here. Enjoy that. If you can, grab some jackets. You're going to be outside, but we do have some sunny days coming up. Rough weekend, but next week looks good. How about a little Snoop Dogg from one of his first few albums there? And I love when they say featuring on these tracks. This is featuring someone named Nancy Fletcher. It sounds like the dorky librarian's name. But hey, Nancy Fletcher was featured in the song G's and Hustlers from Snoop Dogg. And I love the piano backbeat on this one. I haven't heard this song in a while. I don't think it really got radio play, but this one's a good one. It's like kind of a deep track.
I'm your substitute teacher. My name is Mr. Buttworth. The topic for today is what you would like to be when you grow up. You, over there in the jeans shirt, what you want to be when you grow up?
I would like to be a police officer.
All right, that's a pretty good profession. You over there in that black shirt, what you want to be when you grow up?
I would like to be a fireman.
All right, that's a pretty good profession too. Hey, you in the back with those French braids. What's your name?
My name is Snoop.
All right, Snoop. What you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a motherfucking hustler. You better ask somebody.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. Freeze. Had ease. Now let me drop some more of them keys. It's 199 Trace, so let me just play. It's Snoop Dogg, I'm on the mic, I'm back with Dr. Dre. But this time I'm gonna hit your tail with a touch to leave motherfucker up in the days. Hold up. So sit back, relax, new jacks get smacked. It's Snoop Doggy Dogg, I'm at the top of the stack. I don't blank for a second, and I'm still checking. The dopest motherfucker that you're hearing on the record is me. You see, S-N-O-O-P, D-O-double-G-Y, the D-O-double-G. I'm fly as a falcon soaring through the sky. And I'm high till I decide. So check it, I get busy, I make your head dizzy. I blow up your mouth like I was Dizzy Gillespie. I'm crazy, you can't faze me. I'm the S, so yes, I'm fresh. I don't do all the stress. I'm all about the, bionic, you see. Every single day chilling with the D-O-double-G's. D-O-U-N-D, that's my clique, my crew. Over us, we got to hope you up. I thought you knew, but yet you still. You wanna get real, now it's time to peel. You say chill and feel. The motherfucking realism, Snoop Doggy Dogg is on the mic, I'm hitting hard as steel. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. How many hoes in your motherfucking group wanna take a ride in my 7-8 coupe? DB, chill as I take you on a trip. Boy, that's a can ride and slide. You know about the east side. Looking like myself here to show you where it's at. With my hoes on my side and my strap on my back. Papers I stack daily. And Death Row is still the label that pays. But you know how that go. We flow toe for toe. If you ain't on the road, Oh, you and your hoe. Really though, so check it. It's Snoop Dogg, Big Dog on the solo tip, still clocking, gripping, don't really give a ish about nothing at all. Just my dog stepping through the fog, and I'm still gon' fade them all with the gangsta shit that keeps you hanging. How many hoes in 94 will I be hanging? Every single one to get the job done. As I dip, skip, flip right back to 2-1. When the sun be shining and I be rhyming, it's me, Snoopy go double G, and I'm climbing. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. I come creeping through the fall with my sagging deuce. Eastside Long Beach in a 7-8 coupe EV. I'm rolling with the G-Funk, bumping in my ish, and it don't quit. So drop it on the one, motherfucker, put together, that's it. I'm working with a grip of that gangsta with the Eastside hoes on my motherfuckers and the Comptons. If it all about the set trip, swing it back, bring it back just like this. And if you with my shit and blaze up another thing, and keep the motherfucking blunt in your pocket low, cause Doggy Dog is all about the zigzag smoke. See, it's a West Coast thing where I'm from, and if you want some, get some, bad enough, take some. But watch the gun by my side, because it represents me and the motherfucking East Side. So bow down to the bow wow, cause bow wow, yippee yo, you can't see my flow. My dish is dope, original, now you know, and can't no hood. Oh, death, rest up. This is not the G's.
Hey, do you guys remember the story earlier this year from it was St. Louis, the St. Louis area? Actually, it was in St. Louis, where there were protesters in that area, and this guy and his wife were, let's see, it was Patty and Mark McCloskey. As the protesters were coming by, they were standing in front of their home. The guy was holding this really big machine gun looking thing, and the woman was holding a pistol. Well, as it turns out, they used the picture that was taken by one of the press photographers as their holiday greeting card. And so they're in some legal trouble already, facing felony gun charges for pointing guns at protesters. And now they have another illegal dispute. The photographer who shot the viral photo of the couple sent them a bill after he discovered they turned his photo into greeting cards for the holidays. The letter goes like this. Dear Mr. and Mrs. McCloskey, my name is William Greenblatt, a photographer with United Press International here in St. Louis. It has been brought to my attention that one of my images of you during the June 28th, 2020 event at your home is now serving as a Christmas card. I did not grant permission for this to be used in this manner. Downloading images to use as needed is clearly a violation of the National Copyright Act. I'm in the business of selling images. I do not give them away for free. Enclosed, you will find an invoice for $1,500. Well, you go, William Greenblatt. I doubt if they're ever going to pay that invoice because they look like a couple scumbags. But you know what? Kudos to you for making this a news story and making them look like dip craps again. Love it. Keep fighting a good fight. It's WRLR. How about some 80s tunes? Simple Minds. You're listening to Waking Up Lake County. I'm Eddie J.
Baby, tell me your troubles and doubts, given everything inside and out. Love is strange, surreal and all. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change, they pull us apart. When the light gets in your heart, baby, don't you? You stand above me, look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling, when I look upon you or touch your defenses, vanity, insecurity. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing in the world, baby. Going to take you apart. I'll build us back together. Oh, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. When you call my name, as you walk on by, when you call my name, when you walk away.
So last week on Friday, if you listen to my show, as a tribute to Sean Connery, I played some of those clips from Saturday Night Live where he was on Celebrity Jeopardy and he was ribbing Alex Trebek. Hard to believe that in the same 1 week span, the day after my last radio show, that Alex Trebek also passed away. And I've been reading a lot of news stories about Alex Trebek recently. And I actually read that he really loved those Celebrity Jeopardy bits on SNL. It says here that he was a huge fan of them. He said there was another actor besides Will Ferrell who did his favorite impression. In an interview he gave years ago, he said it was actually his native Canadian countryman, Eugene Levy, who he felt really nailed the impression of him. Levy to this day did the best Alex Trebek ever, better than Will Ferrell, he added. He looked more the part too. He had the dark hair and he had the black mustache. So Levy played a character by the name of Alex Treble on the classic Canadian sketch series Second City Television. He was introduced first as Alex Treble, but I guess they figured, let's forget about this charade and just call you Alex Trebek. Still, that's not to say Trebek disliked the SNL sketches, which were among the most popular during Ferrell's tenure on the show. He said he loved them. It means you arrived. If you do a takeoff of somebody, it's a sign that you believe your audience will immediately recognize who you're poking fun of. And if that's the case, that means there must be a lot of people who have watched your show over the years who are watching now. So they know immediately what the reference is. You're popular not only because of your own show, but the takeoffs and mentions on other shows. So rest in peace, Alex Trebek. He seemed like a decent guy. Growing up, he seemed all serious, but then as time went on, he became more human to me. As time went on, he did more interviews. He brought a little more humor, a little more relaxed on the show. And to me, nobody ever said a bad word about him. And also, I admire him. I think his wife was like 28 to 30 years younger than him. So, hey, kudos to him for that, too. Here's another one of my favorite slow songs from recent years. Lady Gaga with Bradley Cooper. Shallow, baby. Shallow.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Oh, Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm up the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never leave the ground. Crash through the surface when they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Oh,
It's Method Man. It's Redman.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here.
Hold on, I got to figure out if this song is the clean one or if this one is the dirty one, because there's a lot of bad versions of this song out there. I played this once at a kid's party, and it did not go over well. It looks like it's the clean version. All right, here we go.
Up in here, y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Oh, you made have been in jail before? Suck my dick and all the motherfuckers you run with. Get done with, done quick. You gon' poke the dog with some bump. They go to click, click. Now one, what? All over some dump. Ain't that something? You remind me of a strip club. Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my dicks up. And I don't know who the f- you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do. Or you gon' find yourself buried next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Maybe they tried to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be for me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you puffing on that got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Now smack him with my dick to the mic. Characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hoe. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody knows. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak. Whining over food that don't belong to them. Strong with them. Get up for real, like my mans in them. Who get it all from the strip for their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the dirt instead. You keep off, that you trying to end up red. Cause if I end up fed, I end up dead. Cause you just love type, what? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body run out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep it out. Running his mouth, I'ma blow his gun out. Listen, what? He's about to be missing. You know who gon' find you? The old man fishing. Grandma wishing your soul's at rest, but it's hard to digest with the sound of the hole in your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Street people. Meet me outside.
You like classic rock? I like classic rock. You like having peace of mind in this world? Yep, me too. Here's Boston on WRLR.
If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop.
It's a very sensitive touchscreen. I'm sorry about that, guys. I was putting my phone up above the iPad, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, it changes the song. Sorry about that.
You're listening to 98.3 FM, WRLR LP, Round Lake, Illinois.
Brighten up your lunch hour with Yesterday Once More with Stan Koenig. Stan plays all your classic favorites from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Simpler times when music was music. These are the songs you fell in love to, the music that inspired you, and most importantly, the songs that make you smile. So turn back the clock by tuning in to Yesterday Once More every Friday from 9 a.m. till noon, right here on 98.3 FM WRLR.
You know, I like being naked just as much as the next person. I hope you do too. But this is probably crossing the line. This woman from Florida, her name is Vanessa Lee Jones. On September 30th, she was caught in front of a 7-Eleven partaking in a little self-care. And to make matters worse, she was also in full view of a man and his nephew. So yeah, she had her clothes off and she was double cooking the mouse, apparently. She was arrested, charged with felony lewd and lascivious exhibition, though prosecutors opted to not pursue any charges, and she was released from jail on October 28th. God, you think she actually spent like a month in prison or in jail? Jeez, for that? That stinks. That's something wrong with the system there, regardless of my commentary. This past Saturday, she was busted again, doing the same thing, but this time, she was completely naked in front of the restaurant's dumpster. Let's see. She was touching herself outside of the chicken shop last month, found committed the same. Okay, so let's see. This was 38-year-old, showed no signs of being drunk or under the influence of drugs, and there was no evidence of mental health issues. She was arrested again and faces charges this time of exposure of sexual organs. There you go. There you go. And so this was, I thought it was in front of a Chick-fil-A. One of them was a 7-Eleven. One of them was a Chick-fil-A. Her mugshot, looks a little trashy, a little crazy. Hey, she's a queen of her own castle, I suppose, right? Here's Kings and Queens from Ava Marx.
We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Can you live without me? You wanna, but you can. Nah. Think it's funny, but honey, can run the show on your own. I can feel my body shake. There's only so much I can take. I'll show you how a real queen behaves. Oh, no damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't take me. And you might think I'm weak without a soul, but if I had one, it'd be bigger than yours. All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. So baby, it's all for your life. Wanna change it and make it a world you won't forget. No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't take me. And you might think I'm weak without a soul, but I'm stronger than I ever was before. All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. In Chesapeake can move one space at a time, but queens are free to go wherever they like. You get too close, you'll get a royalty high. So breathe in to feel alive. All of the kings have their queens on the throne. We will pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
I play anything over here. That was King and Queen's brand new song, and now we're going back to some Grateful Dead. Fire on the Mountain, baby. Fire on the Mountain.
Long distance ride. but you're standing there tall. Get up, get out of the door. You're playing cold music on the barroom floor. Drowning your laughter and dead to the core. There's a dragon with matches that looks on the ground. Take a hook and a water just to cool it down. Well, fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. Almost a place, still you don't feel the heat. It takes all you got just to stay on the beat. You see, it's a living we all gotta eat. But you're here alone, there's no one to compete. And mercy's a business, I wish it for you. More than just ashes when your dreams come true. Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. What you holding out for? Caught in slow motion in a flash to the door. Playing from your stage, left now spread to the floor. You gave all you had, why you wanna give more? The more that you give, the more it will take. The thin line beyond which you really can't fake. Yeah. Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain. Fire on the mountain.
I can't wait. They're called New Shoes. It's not new music, but they're called New Shoes. It's from like 1989.
Tell me what it's all about. You got something that I can't live without. Happiness, so hard to find. Hey baby, tell me what is on your mind. 'Cause I can't wait. Baby, do you can't wait telephone. I can't wait. Baby, I can't wait all alone. I can't wait. You'll never have to say goodbye. 'Cause I can't wait. Baby, this is what I've been waiting for. I can't wait. Baby, till my love waits in the door. I can't wait. Baby, throughout it's so hard to find. I found yours, you found mine. I can't wait. Baby, tell me what is on your mind. I can't wait.
Welcome back to the Get Up. It's X here with the homies Cat, Lasso, and Speedy Mormon. What's going on? Y'all still good? Y'all all right?
Hey.
Energy still good?
I'm rocking.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yo, we talked about her very early into starting this show. We talked about the legendary Shonda Rhimes. She's on Netflix now. Did y'all see the trailer for her new show?
Yes. It looks like it's not really my speed per se until I caught like the premise, and then I was like, man, I'm tapped in.
Listen, the fact that it has Shonda's name on it means that I'm at least going to give it a try.
All right. Okay. I'm interested in it. It's called Bridgerton, and it's all about scandal, but in London in the early 1800s. So it's a really interesting take. I would not have expected her. All of her shows are very current. So she goes all the way back to London in the early 1800s. And I saw Black people in the trailer, which I'm happy about. So I think it's going to be something interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Scandals happen and have happened since the beginning of time. And so I love her hopping back to them 1800s. I love it.
Exactly. Taking it back. So the show is all about love and courtship in a time when marriage was so important. And obviously that's not really the case today, depending what side you're on with that. But this got us thinking about a little segment we're going to do called Friendship, Courtship, Shun.
That music hard.
Yes.
Is hardcore. You may know this game by some other names, wink, wink, hint, hint, but we're going to keep it courtly on the Get Up and break down the celebrities with whomst we might want to befriend, court, or shun. So I'm going to give y'all 3 names, and you got to pick either friendship, courtship, or shun. Y'all follow?
Do it. I'm ready.
I shall follow.
Okay, gang. First up, Jennifer Lopez, Kim Kardashian, Mary J. Blige.
Oh, don't do that to me, X.
God.
Don't do that to me.
Can't make it easy. With whomst would you want to enter into a friendship, courtship, or shun?
Oh,
this is difficult.
so hard.
This is difficult.
Hit me with the names one more time. You said Kim K, right?
Kim K,
Mary J,
J-Lo.
Okay. Kat,
Who you got?
Let me take the lead here.
Okay.
Is it okay if we, for the sake of this show, shun Kim Kardashian? Are you aligned with that? Can we do that?
I am very much okay with that. Yeah.
Okay, you are aligned. Okay, which then leaves us with 2 legends, J-Lo and Mary J. And let me preface this by saying I am not a Latino, and so maybe we'll have some differences here. But I am absolutely entering a courtship with the Queen Mary J. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to. And then the friendship would go to J-Lo. That's just me. Kat, what
Mr.
do you
Mormon,
think?
Mr. Mormon, we are aligned. We are aligned. I feel like
Okay.
Mary would make a fantastic addition to this relationship. I would like to see a long life next to Miss Mary J. So
Okay,
yes.
so we are aligned. I love that. I think that Mary J can do no wrong. Courtship for Mary J, friendship for J-Lo, and unfortunately, Kim K is getting packed up because we have to shun her.
Goodbye.
Okay. Rihanna, Adele, Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
Who you got?
So, Kat, whilst thinking about this, lest we forget, a lot of heavy hitters here. I'd say marriage has got to go to the Queen B. Are you aligned?
Yes, mainly because of her money. I'm going to marry her because of her money
Yeah, but see, amongst these three,
and legacy.
but amongst these three, money is not, you know what I'm saying? There's generational wealth for all three. So don't let that catch you up here. I
right.
still think it's safe to say Beyonce for the marriage. Who are we thinking? Who are we thinking for Shun?
I'm sorry, but I am going to shun Adele. She recently did have this perhaps problematic practice of braiding her hair and being in this Jamaican styled outfit. So I'm going to shun her. And I would love to be in a friendship with Rihanna.
So let's align here. Let us
what y'all
align.
got?
So we're saying courtship is Beyonce. We're saying
Beyonce.
friendship is Rihanna. And shun, unfortunately, is the great Adele. I'm aligned with
Adele.
that. Are you aligned?
Yes, absolutely. I love it.
You're listening to 98.3 FM, WRLR LP, Round Lake, Illinois.
Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolated while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Come on, everybody, get on now. Cause you know we got to get it wrong. Mary J is in the spot tonight, and I'ma make you feel alright. Come on, baby, just party with me. Let it loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor. Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. It's gonna be about a matter of time before you get loose and start to lose your mind. Pop you a drink, go ahead and rock your eyes, cause we're celebrating no more drama in our lives. With the 3-track pumping, everybody's jumping. Go ahead and twist your back and get your body bumping. I told you leave your situations at the door, so grab somebody and get your ass on the dance floor. Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Don't need no haters, we're just trying to love one another. We just want y'all to have a good time. No more drama in your life. Work real hard to make a dime. If you got beef, your problem, not mine. Leave all that BS outside. We're gonna celebrate all night. Let's have fun tonight, no fights. Turn that track way up high, making you dance all night. And I got some real heat for you this time. It doesn't matter if you're white or black. Let's get drunk 'cause Mary's back. Let's get get drunk upon up, on up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, toleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Let's get it drunk upon up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, toleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Let's get it drunk upon up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, toleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Let's get it drunk upon up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me.
You're listening to 98.3 FM, WRLR LP, Round Lake, Illinois.
Welcome back to Waking Up Lake County. It's Eddie J with you on WRLR. Today we have a high coming up of 38 degrees with all sunny skies, 0% chance of precipitation. The weekend's a little rough. High both days of 49 degrees with rain in the forecast and snow potentially on Saturday. Next week, little ho-hum, mostly sunny skies, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, high of 42, 40, and 40. And then by next weekend, it's going to be warming up again. So things should be good by the weekend of the 20th and the 21st. The sun is up. The parking lot here at the radio station and the train station is pretty much empty. It looks nice out there. It's sunny, but it's pretty cold still. Only, let's see, what is it right now? It is still only 30 degrees, but we'll be getting up to around 42 later today. So we were just talking about Mary J. Blige and Jennifer Lopez. So why not hear some Jennifer Lopez, an old school hit of hers, On the Floor.
It's a new generation.
Miss Worldwide.
Party people. To my party people in the club.
I'm loose, and everybody knows I get off the chain. Baby, it's the truth. I'm like Inception. I play with your brains, I don't sleep or snooze. I don't play no games, so don't get confused, no. Cause you will lose, yeah. Now pump it up and back it up like a Tonka truck.
If you go hard, you gotta get on the floor. If you're a party, make me step on the floor. If you're an animal, then tear up the floor. Break the sweat on the floor. Yeah, we work on the floor. Don't stop, keep it moving, put your drinks up. Pick your body up and drop it on the floor. Let the rhythm change your world on the floor. You know we're running tonight on the floor. Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. Dance the night away, live your life and stay on the floor. Dance the night away, have somebody drink on tonight we gon' be on the floor. Tonight we gon' be on the floor. You gotta clap your hands on the floor and keep on rocking, rock it up on the floor. and visa. Straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. Dance the night away, live your life and stay young on the floor. Dance the night away, have somebody drink tonight we gon' kick it on the floor. Tonight we gon' kick it on the floor.
It's like a trunk full of bass on an old school Chevy. 7 Trey Donkey Donk. All I need is some vodka, some Chunky Conk, and watch a chicken get Donkey Kong. Baby, if you're ready for things to get heavy, I get on the floor and act a fool when you let me lie. Don't believe it, just bet me. My name ain't Keith, but I see it while you sweat me. L.A., Miami, New York, say no more.
Tonight we gon' kick it on the floor. Tonight we gon' kick it on the floor. Tonight we gon' kick it on the floor.
How about some classic rock? Fleetwood Mac is going to be singing to you now. This is Tusk on WRLR. Waking you up, Lake County. Get out of bed. Time to get up. That's from the motion picture soundtrack, Not Another Teen Movie, which was sort of a parody of all those I Know What You Did Last Summer scary movie type of movies from back in the day. I think the Wayans brothers may have done that. And that was Marilyn Manson with a cover of Tainted Love. Not too shabby there. That's good stuff. Very, very good stuff. So what's going on in the world these days? COVID is pretty much taking over all of the headlines. Everybody's getting stir crazy, and they're putting all these restrictions on society, and we can't do this and we can't do that. And there's a stay-at-home advisory, which is always very fun. We got to wear masks. I don't even know that there's a bunch of people that I met this year. I don't even know what they look like. I went to my doctor for the first time yesterday. He had a mask on. I had a mask on. He has no idea what I look like. I have no idea what he looks like. It's a messy, messy world. Let's hope that this thing can get the hell out of here soon. But you did make it to Friday. It's going to be a not so lovely weekend this weekend. 40s with rain all weekend. But you made it to Friday. Hopefully you can cozy up to your loved ones and have a good weekend. Friday, I'm in love. It's Secure on WRLR.
Tuesday's grey and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Oh, Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, Sunday always comes to me. Friday never hesitates. I don't care if Monday's black. Tuesday, Wednesday, hard to talk. Thursday, never looking back. It's Friday, I'm in love. Tuesday, Wednesday, stay in bed. On Thursday, watch the walls.